done. Tired of confessing, and I know that it's not much to say, but I swear.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Blake here, bringing you a brand new commentary. Now, before we get on to the topic of this video that you already read in the title, let me get you guys started with a little bit of a story. Now, not too long ago, I broke my headphones, which is actually a very awful thing to happen if you're a YouTuber and you have to edit out videos constantly. Because God knows it's really weird when other people hear what you say randomly when you're editing out a video. So I went on wish.com to find some really good headphones for a very low price. Fortunately, I found some good ones and they'll be here very soon, but I didn't have enough money. Now, I wasn't too far off the amount that it took to pay for it, but I didn't have any other ways of making the amount of money that it took to get these awesome headphones. So, this brings us into the story. I started looking up some ways online to make some money, and I ran into this article called 52 Weird Ways to Make Money. Now, me being who I am, multitasking all the time, I decided to drop everything else I was doing and look at this interesting article. And I don't regret it, because here I am right now, about to give you the top 5 weirdest ways to get money on the internet. So let's get started with number 5. Number 5 would have to be a Muppet social media manager. They get paid to make a Twitter account under the name of famous Muppet characters like Miss Piggy or Kermit.
My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.
And basically they just like use the personality of the character, and it's like they're really tweeting. It's kind of weird, and I would probably take this job if I knew how to, because being able to impersonate a character and basically do whatever I want would probably be pretty fun. With the kind of things I would say under the identity of a fictional character, I'd probably say a lot of messed up stuff, so I probably wouldn't have a long-lasting job there. Coming up on number 4 on the list would have to be being a professional sleeper. Now, basically what these guys do is they test out hotel rooms and they sleep in it, apparently. And he's like a test dummy for like one of the easiest jobs ever. Although this does sound comforting and relaxing, I think after a while I'd probably get sick of sleeping over and over again in the same looking room over and over again. But you know, if you get paid to sleep, it's pretty cool. But it depends on like how much you gotta sleep. Because I can't sleep too much. Now, all it says on here is to be a professional sleeper. It doesn't say anything about you just all in all reviewing the rooms. So I think it's basically just testing out the bed. But what I don't understand is why you'd have to hire a professional sleeper when you could just get Yelp review or just let people go in there, sleep in the bed, and then see what they think about it. Like, it saves money, and you know, you get money for these reviews. Number 3 on the list is to be a professional whistler. Now, I don't want to brag, but I am an amazing whistler. So this job is probably right up my alley. So basically what you do in this job is you perform at events and just whistle. And you basically can whistle on television commercials.
Sing it if you know it.
You can perform at events. You can be like in music, like background singers. It's really cool. But at the same time, it's really weird, really odd. And coming up to number 2, we have selling pet rocks. So basically this job is exactly how it sounds. You just take a rock, you make it look weird, and then you send it, and then you sell it. You probably don't get a lot for each rock, but considering the amount of time it would take to make one, like probably not even a second, and then just selling it for small prices, but getting a lot of it sold, you'd probably get a lot of money off of it. And finally, number 1 for the weirdest job, in my opinion, ever, would have to be reviewing sensitive content for Google. So there are a lot of people that have to work for Google and they have to check out these stupid creepy videos or creepy websites and stuff.
All the single furries, all the single furries, all the single furries, all the single furries.
Really weird stuff. So basically what you have to watch is like pornography, weird pornography, suicide and bestiality. It's just weird stuff, and you're supposed to work along with it. The last guy that did this had to go to therapy, and it does not look good from here. Just by reading this, because it looks like it's pretty bad for this guy. Hope you guys like this commentary. Please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and see you guys in the next video.
Sing it if you know it.